Afternoon all. This looks like absolute chaos, doesn't it, this green screen? Let's try and sort this out. Standard. See if that does any better. Ah, looks good. There you go. So, stay away from my sausage. That's Michael, isn't it, I think? It's your old account, if I remember correctly. Oopsie. Let's put this over here. Woo! There we go. There you go. Poseidon, oi oi to the double O oi. How are you? Well, I hope. Should I change this t-shirt? Oh, actually, it's okay. The green bit that seems to be okay. All right. Whew, guys. I'm hungover. I feel dreadful. So let's play some Poetica. It's good for the soul. Wow, this is loud. This tune is banging. Ah, you're splendid. Good. That's good to hear. Very good indeed. I've felt better. But I did just eat something. I had a little fry up just now, so that's good. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Oh. I've got some caffeinated goods as well. That helps. That always helps, doesn't it? Alrighty then. Actually, let's be big. Why not? Let's be big while we wait for it to load. Yeah, it is a little bit. It's a little bit odd. It's so hot in here. To be honest, I'd be quite happy just taking off my t-shirt. Probably not ideal. I do have this cap, which for some reason I feel like wearing today, so we might. I don't know, it's a bit weird looking, this cap actually. It's gone a bit of a weird shape. Yeah, it has gone a weird shape. Backwards. Go for the old kind of like... Does that look alright? It looks... Still feels like it's a weird shape, even when it's on backwards. It's too hot. It's just my hair's kind of greasy, like I haven't washed it in a while. Good few days, maybe even like coming up to a week now. You can kind of tell. Grim. Good evening, Scrap. How are you, sir? How are you? Ooh. Let me have a little sip. Let me have a sip. Mr. X, welcome. Hi. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Welcome one and all. I don't want to be that guy, but if you do fancy dropping a little like on the stream, that'll always help us play the game, play the algorithm game. We're at 980 subscribers now, so we've got 20 to go. I think we hit 980 before though, and then we kind of dropped down. Now we're back to 980, but only 20 to go till that big 1000. That's 1,000. 1 and 3 zeros makes 1,000, and that's how many subscribers we'll have when we have 20 more than we do now. And that'd be cool, because then, well, once we have 1,000, we can be a partner, the YouTube partner program. So I don't know. Okay, my net's going crazy right now. Your nets? Oh, do you mean internet? That's me. I'm like glitching about. Yeah, I'm excited to continue the run that we started the other day, guys. We're like in the jungle, aren't we? But we're like on the shore, on the coastline of the jungle. So I'm excited to build a house, you know, with some thatch with some bamboo. Nice combinations of different blocks here that we can build a house with, I think. We had a really nice jungle house before, and then we died somehow. I can't remember what killed us in that run. I think we were mining, and then we fell into a cave. Wasn't it something like that? Speed run to the Copper Age. Oh man, can you imagine doing Terrafirmacraft speed runs? That is a sick idea. Ooh, we should start doing Terrafirmacraft speed runs on this channel. Mr. X, that is a sick idea. Ooh, random seed speed run to like a bloomery. I'd need a nice long stint to do that, but oh my god. Okay, so yeah, there would be like the like easy mode would be speed run to a copper tool. Or maybe you'd do to the anvil. Because a speedrun to a copper tool could be... Actually, speedrun to a copper tool would be an interesting category. We should start a discussion on the Discord about interesting speedrun categories for Terrafirmacraft. Like, a copper tool would be an interesting category because you could just find nuggets on the floor, get a bit of clay and just make one. But then, like, a copper anvil would be interesting because you'd probably need to find a vein. Realistically. And of course you'd need to make a stone anvil. It would be very interesting. It would be very interesting indeed. Alright, well, we're kind of ready to start, I think. Game's loaded in. I don't remember which one it is. I guess it must be Tingling 2. Speed run to full red blue steel any percent. Oh my days, that would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Okay, I think it was Tingling 2, right? I think we've also got two tunes playing concurrently now. I think where Verph put some tunes into the loading screen. I think then when the actual title screen comes up, it starts playing a second one, and you end up with two in this bit. I think is what's happening. Speedrun to red and blue steel armor is absolutely insane. I mean, that... I'm trying to think if that would be possible to do in one sitting. I'm not convinced it would. Okay, yes, we're in. This run was going so sick, right? Do you remember the pumpkin carving that we can do? It's so fun. You basically have like a napping interface, but for pumpkins. Very, very jokes. So we've got a lot of stuff here. We've actually even got a stone anvil laid out already, which is quite nice. We've got quite a bit of bismuth, which we can make one tool out of, and we've got a little bit of tetrahedrite, which we can make another tool out of. We're getting kind of hot. We should put down 3 pieces of the bismuth, because we're not going to need them. Oh wait, how do you do it? Like that. Thank you. Yeah, we are getting hot. Wow, we're nearly up to 40 degrees. So, yeah, the heat that we'll get to here would actually start making us take damage. I think at 39 degrees we start taking damage. So we just jump into the water to cool down a little bit, yeah. I think we only just threw those on, so they might still be a little while yet. And we're not melting anything down in there, so we don't need to worry about being back for it when it starts. I think we just want to cut down all of the trees in this little clearing. Like, I think this little clearing here is a nice place to live. We've got fresh water just outside on our doorstep. Can have a cooked scallop here. Why ever not? Have a little drink. Speed run to the nether roof. Amazing. Let's just clear the deck here. Unless do we want to actually live like up on the hill instead? Would it be better to clear this area for our house and then have a little pathway down to the farm? I think maybe that would actually be nicer, and it'd be nicer to live on some higher ground. Up there, I'm not so sure about. Over here, I quite like the concept of up here. This is a nice little flat little clearing. What do you guys reckon? Should we... Yeah, let's start clearing out this space. Alendon, hello. I do not remember subscribing here, but hey. Well, welcome whether you're subscribed or not. If you're not subscribed, then consider it, because it would make me happy. I'll smile even more than usual. Ooh, it's dropping more vines on us, which is good, because we want the vines, don't we? Because we can do stuff with them. We can make thatch, I think. We are kind of like a little bit at the mercy. Oh look, they finished. Amazing. I was just gonna say we're at the mercy of these because of storage, but now we've got some storage. So look, so what we can do is pick up one of these guys, and for now we'll just place, because we've got loads of stuff here. We'll just place the 2 urns here, and we'll just set up our sort of our storage here for now. And then we'll build a house, and then we'll move everything in. But for now, yeah, this is cool. So we can put our food in here like that, and that's it. Is that all the food we've got? Oh no, look, we've got this grain that we want to make some bread out of. That's very cool. I think turkey tails we can eat, but the pumpkins are too big to fit in there. So's the melon. Okay. But can they go in here? No, they can't. Even in there, they can't go. Okay, interesting. Well, look, we can also just eat this scallop. Won't the gravel potentially cave in on me? So this is a Terrafirmacraft based pack. Indeed it is, Alendon, yes. Won't gravel potentially cave in on you? I don't know where. Where do you mean? I hope not. Up there. I think we're okay. We can't actually eat them, but let's just put them in here because it is kind of like it's all the naturey. Well, it's stuff like that. They just kind of feel like they fit together. For now, I'll just leave everything that's on the floor on the floor. I don't think it's too much of an issue. I'm kind of wondering what those things are. They're rocks. I'm not sure what that thing at the back is there. Ah, okay. On the right part. Yeah, we can make a quick shovel here, maybe? Do we not have a shovel yet? I think we just used the entire shovel up when we were... Also, can we hammer the gravel? Very slowly. I wonder what it'll do. It did actually break. I think one piece can't... Okay, I think we'll be alright. I think we should be fine. So, that's fine. Close that up. Keep our food fresh for now. In here, we can just start throwing in that kind of stuff. All the naturey bits. That's fine. Resin maybe goes in there too. Yeah, I think our inventory is looking a lot easier to handle now. Right, and so now we can do a few other things, like grab all these. We'll just throw the small vessels in there for now. Actually, yeah, what I want to do is do my classic of moving all these along. Just having 4 down there like that. We probably don't need sticks actually on the bar there. That's salt water. Pour it on the floor. We want our fresh. Worst experience in TFC. Found an overhanging cave. Reinforced the edges to build my first house. Set up chests, a farm, everything. Got a copper pick, went mining, came back. The entire thing had collapsed. All your food and resources. Ooh. Yeah, that's painful. There's one episode in my Terrafirmacraft Reloaded series where my entire base nearly caves in. It was rather stressful. Right, that's good. I'm going to actually turn the volume back up in the room here now. Dead Mima, big ups, how are you? This run has been going very well. I'm enjoying it, thank you very much. Right, we actually need 2 of our vessels here. Okay. And then we need to make the two molds that we want. We want a pick and we want a saw. And then we want to put 105 units of copper into one, 100 units of bismuth into the other. Put them in. And then we need to get some thatch going again. I guess over here's fine. Might as well do it up here where we're going to be messing about. We're just going to need 8 pieces here, not too much. Ah. Ah. Our knife just went. You can grab a couple. Oh god, I feel so sick, you guys. I feel so sick. Self-inflicted. I'm just hungover. What can you do, eh? Right, there we go. 8. Okay, no, it doesn't want to... Whatever, that's fine. $99, dude. How you doing? How are you, sir? Let's get these going. Get these going. Get that going. So we need to keep our eye on that, because we want to come back to it when the... Is it going to catch? Thank you. We want to make sure we come back to it when the stuff's still hot. Let's just continue to chop down all the trees up here, I guess. This whole kind of area. I guess all the bamboo can come down. So the way they've updated the lighting is kind of jokes. Like, it looks amazing. To be honest, it looks great. But yeah, let's... We'll pick a location in a minute to have like a bit of a bamboo farm. Maybe up here. It's a good spot. You know? Like, 39 pieces. That's cool. For now, let's just chop down these trees. More Taco Bell. Yeah. Oh, the kids' last day of school. That's nice. That's chill, man. Summer holidays are always a good one. Bit of the old artist's conk. We've all been there. Oh, like, you know when you're hungover and then you eat something, like you finally get your appetite back and then you munch, like, and it's great. And then, like, 20 minutes after that munch, your stomach's like, oh, now I've actually got to process all this food, and you start to feel really sick again. That's the situation I'm in right now. Not ideal. Let's chop down this tree as well, and then we can do a nice row of bamboo. Like along here, I reckon is a good place to farm it. Oh, we can't actually plant it on any old block. Okay, I think we're gonna cut this down as well then. Play on the Avatar Last Airbender server. Wow, that's interesting. That sounds very, very, very jokes. I guess we can just put them on every block, can't we? I'm going to leave that tree there, leave that one there. And then this bamboo will all grow and that area will look nice. And then what other trees do we want to cut down to make room for our house? And we want to maybe get some ground in there, I don't know. Cool, blimey. Right, let's keep our eye on the pit kilns as well, because when that finishes, we can make our tools. Yeah, I think this tree's got to go. Probably going to need another... Oh, that was technically a separate tree to this tall one. Okay. Yeah, I did think that block broke quite quickly. What was my favourite alcoholic drink? Well, probably beer. But, for a more interesting answer, G&T. Do you like me a G&T? Lots of lemon in it. Maybe a little bit of elderflower cordial in there with the G&T. It's very nice. Something like that. Did the saplings fall from the trees outside? No, we're not getting saplings. We're getting vines off of the trees when we cut them down here. But not saplings. Now let's just run down to our storages here, because we can shift a load more of these vines. I really don't need the leaf litter. We just don't need that. I'll just throw it in the fire. Fine. Couple more trees to annihilate here. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That, Frasky, is a film that I watched with my kids literally yesterday morning. Finding Nemo. Potentially it's in Finding Dory too, I'm not sure. I have seen Finding Dory like once. But I know Finding Nemo a lot better. It's certainly in Finding Nemo. Big up yourself, Frasky. How you doing? I love beer. Yeah, who doesn't love beer to beer? Right. The sun is rising here, so that's good. Let's move this. I think we can leave the rest of it. I just want a path coming down, like winding through here. So we'll make a little path that comes down like that. That'll be nice. And the house will be up here. That will also be nice. So let's clear the deck. And I'm deliberately not using a knife on the things, because we don't need a load of leaf litter in our inventory. We can just destroy it. There we go. We don't need to actually clear everything out, just enough of an area. I think this is good. I think this is fine. And then, why don't we get our shovel? Did we not make another shovel? I guess we didn't. We just, yeah, we didn't make another shovel, did we? I feel like the pit kiln's about to finish. Okay, it hasn't yet. Just keep our eye on that. There we go, it did just finish. My sixth sense. Just innate sense. Here we go. Made the achievement pouring metal. So, this is cool. I've never done this before, but it's new to Poetica, I think. I mean, it's not like, I think it's not part of normal TFC. This is definitely a Poetica thing, but we can just make tools just with bismuth itself. We don't actually need to use the you know, the alloy to make bismuth bronze. Bismuth on its own is a tier 1 metal alongside copper, but we're going to make our pickaxe out of copper on the basis that the copper's durability, I expect, is going to be stronger. This 5 units of copper here is going to wait until the next time we need one, and then we'll put the empties in there. That's fine. I don't know if that can. No, I suppose it's made of. This is made of clay, so it should be all right. We can take our cooked clams out of here. Throw those in there. Let's throw those in there. Seal that back up. And then we're just waiting for these to become solid, and then we'll have our 2 tools, which will be amazing. What is leaf litter used for? Good question. I've got no idea. Wreck-It Ralph. I've not seen Wreck-It Ralph. Green dye. That's it. Green dye. We can grind it down. Fine. That's cool. Bismuth in real life is extremely brittle. Right, yeah, that was kind of my assumption. So that's why we've gone with the saw. The saw made out of bismuth. Because really what we need the saw for more than anything is just to make a crafting table one time, right? But now we can build a really nice house here. So let's start planning out what we want to do. How we want this place to look. The teak logs might be nice kind of pillars. But also... the reason I made a... oh, look, that's actually stone. That's kind of a weird one. Let's take some of this. Flatten that out. Although we're probably going to end up digging a hole where we want our house to be, you know? I expect that we normally end up digging the ground out to replace it, to make, you know... so we'll probably end up doing that and ending up with quite a lot of stuff. But let's get the teak logs out and just map out the shape and size of the house, right? I think it should be quite small. This isn't a huge area. Maybe we want to cut this bit away actually. I think we do. Kutluhum, big up yourself. Welcome. How are you? The jungle does look absolutely incredible in Poetica, doesn't it? It's so buff. Look at it. But I mean, look at that. But to be fair, all of Poetica just looks this amazing. Like every biome is incredible. There's so much variance. Like this pink wood is pretty cute. But yeah, I think we're gonna use the teak. Let's pull this back a little bit as well. Not too far, but a little bit. We'll pull it back like that much. And that just gives us a bit more room. I'm going to leave that there because that plant looks incredible. Can we? Yes, we can make our tools now. Nope, that one's still liquid. So that one's cooling down slower than the copper did. It must have a much lower melting point, is all I can assume. Now, looking at the copper pickaxe, it doesn't do a huge deal more damage than the axe does, actually. So as a weapon, we'd still probably use our rock axe anyway. Let's just replace all of this with dirt, just because it'll look nicer. You're doing well. That's good, man. Yeah, me too. Me too. You've never heard of an alloy with copper and bismuth? Interesting. Well, in standard TFC, the alloy with copper, bismuth, and zinc is bismuth bronze. So you use it to make a type of bronze. But like I say, in this pack, bismuth on its own is something we can actually just make tools out of on its own, which is kind of nice. It's kind of a nice addition to have like more tier 1 metal options other than just copper. Alright, so this looks good. Down here we might want to fill that in a little bit, but we probably, like I say, we'll probably end up okay, so let's think. We'll have a front door. We will want a front door. So what kind of shape do we want to make this thing? Like there. Like that. For the front of the house. So this could be like almost like a little square entranceway. Yeah, and then that almost comes too far back, I think. I think we're gonna actually make the front stick out a little less. Ah, mining fatigue, we are thirsty. We just gotta run down here, I suppose. It looks like we kind of need to cool off as well. We're getting quite hot. Okay, very nice, very nice. Cooked clams. Have a little munch. Bismuth bronze is actually brass and bismuth. Well, that makes sense, because brass is zinc and copper, right? So, yeah, the bismuth bronze recipe being copper, zinc, and bismuth, I guess makes a bit of sense. But, I mean, I'm not really like a real-world alloy expert. Flam Tubby Toast, is this hardcore? It is indeed. Welcome. One of my favourite names in that we have visiting is Flam Tubby Toast. That's a very, very funny name. Respect. I think I say it every time as well. It cracks me up. I love it. Okay, so then what should we have? Like 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there. And then we just come back like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go in like there. Or should we make it even deeper than 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like there. Yeah, that looks good. And then over to the edge, which should be there. Seems nice to me. Yeah, so with that in mind, then that's like that. That's fine. And then we can just dig out the insides where we're going to be putting our floor. You're learning some metallurgy. That's sick, man. That's so cool. I'd love to be able to do this stuff in real life. Maybe I should get a little anvil in my garden, like. Bismuth bronze was only discovered being used by the Incas for ceremonial objects like daggers, I think. You read it a while ago. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, drop the hot mold in the water and it will cool fast. Ah, of course, that makes sense. Yes. I thought it just gonna disappear on us then. It's solid now. Okay, we got ourselves a saw, you guys. A bismuth saw. This is awesome. This pack's so much fun, man. Just having so many extra options for wood types, for stuff, for different tools. Excuse me on the sneeze there. We're getting to hay fever season for me. I don't know if you guys remember from last summer. I'm a bit of a state at this time of year, so apologies. It's probably pretty gross just listening to me sniff and snort my way through a stream. There we go. New shovel ting. First modern use of it was telegraph wires. That's very interesting. My homemade barbecue can double as a charcoal forge. That's amazing. They say you can't learn something while watching a game stream. Trust me, I mean, that's one of the things I love about TFC is it's kind of that level of realism that you get, right? It's awesome. It's very, very cool. So we just need to clear the deck here a little bit. Okay. And then we want to decide on our floor. Now, I don't think that this cobble is going to look particularly nice. Oh, I've almost immediately changed my mind. Maybe this is fine for our floor. It's a big commitment because we're going to need a lot of rock. Like, this won't be quite enough, and maybe like planks will look nicer. We might bail on this being our floor, I think. You're in a city in a 13th floor apartment. Yeah, I don't know if making a forge is advisable then. If you've just joined, do drop a little like on the stream if you fancy doing so. That certainly helps me out. So, question. What kind of floor do we want? It's nighttime as well. Kind of annoying. I want it to be daytime. I would like it to be daytime all the time. I wonder if we've got anything that we can make a bed out of. You know? Silk, cotton, wool. So the cotton might be a thing. Cotton yarn. From a cotton ball. We probably need to actually find the recipe itself. Wool, we know about wool. What about silk? That's actual string. So flax would do it. Cobwebs, interesting. Okay. How am I such a small channel? Thank you. That's awesome. If you think I'm fun, great. I am very happy with that. Thank you. I think we're just still young. It's still quite a young channel. I've only really been doing this properly for about 1.5 years. So I think that's one thing. I think the other thing is that I'm probably slightly misusing the platform to do lots of live streaming. Maybe I should switch that over to Twitch and have like edited content on YouTube that's a little bit more short form. I don't know. The classic 2 straw blocks and rawhide bed. The problem with that one is you can't skip the night in it, right? Like we can set our spawn point, but we're in hardcore mode, so that doesn't matter. I just, yeah, I don't know about that cobble. I think what I want is to pick a particular plank. So let's make some planks here. See, this cypress lumber is kind of a nice colour. It's a little bit green. Let's go with this as our floor. Because I think the white kind of green thing is going to go well with bamboo. That's what I would say. For example. Right, interesting. There's a lot of options here. Also, I'm going to make my crafting bench out of this stuff. Got 2 there. It's like the perfect amount. I think a crafting bench that colour will look nice. Just plonk that down there for now. And then, yeah, we're using solid blocks for our floor here when we could be being cheap and using using half slabs, but let's not be cheap about it. I'm not actually sure about the teak logs at all in the build actually, because this texture just has like a little like craggle in it. But we'll decide that during the day when it's a little bit lighter and we can see what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not convinced about this as a log. To like, look, if we look at the trees when they, I don't know. It needs to be daytime. It needs to be a little bit lighter for us to really be able to tell what we're doing here, I think. I do have a question about these lanterns. They seem to be they seem to stay on. The jack-o'-lanterns aren't actually switching off, so that's kind of cool. They do seem to be. They seem to be sticking around. But then again, the torch hasn't gone out either yet, so who knows. Yeah, I don't know about this texture, personally. I'm not sure about it. One question is, do we want to have cobble be a sort of bit of the wall? Why don't we work on this wall here and see? See, I don't think we do. I think this cobble is just a bit too busy a texture. The contrast on it is quite harsh, you know? few of us have been here since Terrafirmacraft. Yeah, well, that was 4 years ago now, the Terrafirmacraft series. But I must have done about 3 or 4 months of YouTubing 4 years ago. And we got to 100 subscribers. And then I just stopped for like 2.5 years. And then about a year and a half ago, I picked it back up again. And in this last year and a half stint, we've gone from like 130 odd subscribers to nearly 1,000 now. And so I think we will probably branch out onto Twitch quite soon. And start using YouTube as a place for like uploading clips and VODs and things, or like edited content. Like maybe we do a stream for 3 hours on Twitch, and then then we make an episodic series on YouTube out of the highlights from the streams. That's kind of how I'm thinking the progression of the channel will go at this point. Now, what about that as the kind of base? I think that's quite cool. It's just a bit too dark still. I want to see it in daylight, to be honest. But what I am sure of is I think we're going to pick up these. I'm just not sure about these. Whereas, yeah, I think the texture of these logs, the pink logs, I think is nicer. So I think we'll go with that. You hate Twitch though. Oh, is it? Why do you hate Twitch? I'm all ears. Like, I'm definitely open to like ideas and interpretation and like, well, and just like, you know, viewer feedback really. Because we were talking about this the other day, weren't we? About maybe I just need a couple of channels, like one for clips, one for like long form content like streams and that. Who knows? Modded Minecraft is not really big on Twitch, sure. Whereas it is big on, say, YouTube. But like Project Zomboid, for example, I wonder if we could get more traction on Twitch from Zomboid, you know? Who knows? Who knows? Am I okay with this? I think we are. Unless we want to use this more as like a... We need some more bamboo. While the other stuff still hasn't grown, we just need to find some more to pick from the wild. I think there's probably a load over here. Wolframite, tungsten, you geese. Why am I not seeing any more bamboo? There's like a lava pit here. Did that pig just... Likes to live dangerously, that little fella. Huh. Oh yeah, I was curious about this stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to be... Well, let's see. Halite. Okay, what's that? Because this is the exposed... This is what we've got that's exposed, so let's have a look. Salt. It's salt. Very, very interesting. So we can make ourselves a lot of preserved meat with that, which would be Q. Twitch is also terrible at recommending new channels compared to the YouTube algorithm. Okay. You don't like Twitch because it's owned by Amazon. Yeah, fair enough. That's a good reason to not like something. There's a few more bits of bamboo here, actually, just right next to our house. We ended up going on a mission, and we needn't have gone very far at all. Yeah, look, in daylight, it just looks nice to build, doesn't it? The greeny tinge of the planks with the green of the bamboo is doing it for me, so to speak. So This looks good. I'm feeling it. Let's finish the first layer of the floor here. Or whatever it is, the walls, rather. It should be enough to just get this bottom layer done, right? And so what we've sort of done around here is just, yeah, just kind of built the floor down. I think that'll be fine. We probably want to have like a bit of a back door somewhere. So maybe here is a good place to start, but we'll work that out. Like for now, what we want to do is grab a load of these logs. I think. I just think that this texture here is a bit smoother than the teak texture that has this kind of like crack in it, repeating. Mark the tungsten. We could. The problem is we can't. We don't actually have a map until we build one. Until we can make ourselves. So pink ivory. Yeah, I think this is. This is the log we want. Let's pick up all our log piles here. Let's just play with this quickly. It kind of clashes with the green, actually. I don't actually like that there. Like that. So we need to find something else for our beams. I really don't feel that teak is the way to go, just because I don't like the texture so much. Not a fan of YouTube either, really, but you can't find an alternative. Yeah. Interesting. The other thing we can do is we can just like multi-stream, right? I think you can get like, there's like programs that will just send your stream to multiple platforms at once. So we could just start streaming onto both at the same time. But then you kind of split your audience a bit. I don't know. But do you split your audience, or do you just open yourself up to a wider audience? Decisions, you geese. Now, we're not seeing... That's a bear. That's like a baby bear. We need to be careful. Because predators are run-enders. We do always play in hardcore, right? Predators are run-enders, for sure. Maybe teak is the way to go, then. Can we strip the bark is an interesting... That is a very interesting idea. And I think we can. Maybe we can't. Windmill. Ooh. Ooh. Water wheel. What? Okay, that's weird. Maybe we can't do it. What we need to do is make ourselves... Well, let's... Okay, hold on, look. Our inventory's gotten into a madness again. Oh, also, look, we've ended up with some barley seeds. Not quite sure how that's happened, but we can add them to the... Sorry, are these crops dying? Why have they gone... Hopefully they're not dying. Hopefully they're going yellow because they are... I don't know. Maybe it's too... Maybe the climate here is too hot and they're dying. Well, we'll just keep our eyes on those. Right, what I wanted to do was move our stuff up. So all of our storage is up with us up there. Close that. And pick it up. Boop. Oh, come on. There we go, thank you. For now, we'll just throw them down there. Should be fine. Yes, we need to make an axe, don't we? I think whatever happens, that's the next step. To trying to get the stripped logs. I think the stripped teak is a really good idea because it'll be kind of a bit yellow and orange in kind of its colouring, which would be cute. Yeah, it's not going to work like that though. So does it just work like it does in? Yeah, I don't think we can strip them. Well, let's continue to move all of our stuff up here. We can also make some chests for a bit more mass storage. And just get a bit more organised here. Whoop. So yeah, we're gonna have to think a little bit longer about what block we use for our pillars or our beams. Maybe we should just use teak. Open those. Ah yes, and then there's the small vessels down. There's another vessel down here that's got like 5 units of copper in it. Yeah, and then let's do this. Pop that in there. Put the melon down in the corner. That looks kind of dumb there. I understand. Oi, oi to the double O, oi. How are you? Hope you're well. So I haven't even considered this one because I just don't like that texture, I don't think. Maybe it does just have to be teak. Let's look at it again. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because the cactus is just, I mean not cactus, the bamboo is just such a bright green. It's quite hard to work with, but this floor just works. Like it just works so well. I wonder if it's the cypress logs. I wonder if that's the answer. It might be the answer. So weren't we looking at some thatch? No, not thatch. What's it called? The stuff that we make out of the vines. Wicker. Can we make wicker blocks? We can. Very expensive. Very expensive. Six vines will make 1 wicker block. Wow, that is expensive. I quite like the cypress logs here. I think we'll go with them. Mary Pierre as well. Big ups. Melon's perfect unrotting food storage. Apparently it does still decay even when placed in the world. Verph was saying yesterday. Or the day before, whenever it was we started this run. So yeah. He's thought of that one. The little bamboo cabin's looking great already. Thanks very much. Hello from Canada. Hello to Canada. And anywhere else where you guys are. I think we want a double chest, like a batch of double chests, and I think teak is the way to go. If we use 4 logs, how many chests does that win us? 4. Wow, those are funny looking chests. Quite like them. Oh, do I like them? I'm not sure if I do like them. They're okay. They'll do for now. But I think we could do better. But anyway, now we can put these away. Yeah, and I guess just like have one for blocks, right? And just get rid of all this junk. Should we put our oars in there? Take these small vessels out, perhaps, and put them down here. So we've got kind of like a wall of storage there. It's pretty nice. What trees are in the next biome? You don't know about the whitewood. Yeah. It's not ideal. The problem is that the next biome could be a very long way away. But we explored over in that direction and the biome slightly changed. So in the morning, why don't we go for a walk? Let's not commit to too much more of this wood. Let's work on just organising our storage here. Yeah, we were going to put one in there. Okay, fine. Like, there's so much stuff here, so let's pick it all up. See how much of it we can actually hold in one go here. Yeah, we've got a pretty empty inventory. I think we can probably get it all. And this is our stone anvil, so we'll just leave it here for now. It's kind of next to our fire pit and, you know, our pit kilns. I think that's everything. I think that is actually everything, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know about the white wood either. But we're gonna, yeah, we'll go for a bop in the morning. Let's organize everything. So in here we've got all of that natural stuff. That makes sense. So in here, ores. Maybe put the halite in there too. Makes sense. Resin was going in there. That makes sense to me. Let's throw that in there. And then here's like blocks. So then up here is just like everything else. Put our clay in there. The pearls. The random bits of seafood. Didn't we have... Oh yeah, in here then we were putting stuff that probably doesn't really belong. It's like, I think that's food. We need to make bread. We should make bread. But this stuff's going to keep for a while, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure we can eat these things as well, can't we? Seal that back up. And then in here... No, where was it? Up in here. Yeah, more of this stuff. Okay, so we're actually pretty organised now. Wood piles can go somewhere. Yeah, outside against the wall here looks fine to me. Okay. Just cause it looks better. Let's do that. Excuse me. Blocks. Blocks, glorious. Blocks. You know what sometimes looks nice is instead of extending the floor block, actually, is to extend that bottom wall block. So actually I'll take this instead, I think. Yeah, cool. Very nice. We can pick something for a door, which maybe is going to be teak in the end. But yeah, let's see what other we can find. The stones. I guess the random stones should go in there. And we should probably take like at least half of this and just have it as stones on us because it's useful. Yeah, I'd say that's fine now. Sweet. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for morning at this point. And yeah, the reason that's this because we're going to want to put beams there. And then I'm thinking that we maybe have... Let's have an upstairs. So what I might actually do is move these. Over in this corner, this could be like our sort of kitchen in the making. I don't mind it being on its side. Do I mind it being on its side? Maybe I do. This looks better like that, I think, yeah. Let's pick up these and just throw them down here. Okay, now this gives us room over here to build our stairs in, which we want to build out of this stuff. We're going to need quite a bit more. Very nice. That wants to be a solid block in there, I suppose, doesn't it? And then, yeah, I guess... Oops, hello. What was that? Z, yeah. I think that'd be pretty nice. So actually what we're going to want as well is to... put a beam in here so that we kind of section off this right hand side. There's going to be no top floor for this side of the build. This will just be ground floor all along there, and then the second floor will be above this section of that build here. You haven't seen the front side of 6 AM in a while. That's a fun way of putting it. Right, now how's this for an exploration plan? Bamboo buttons, that's hilarious. Bamboo boat, feels excellent. Let's go see if we can find some other wood, and this is almost certainly going to be the quickest way to get over there. Also, this tune is banging, whatever it is. I'm wondering, is this Vintage Story music? Because I know this pack has the Vintage Story music in it, and if I don't recognise the tune, that's probably because that's where it's from. Because I haven't actually played Vintage Story yet. People keep asking me about it, and I still haven't taken the plunge. Maybe I should contact them and be like, yo, I've got quite a big TFC following. Do you want to sponsor me and like give me a free copy of the game? See what they say. I want to chance my luck with some of this stuff now. I mean, that's pretty wild looking. I don't know if we've got any of that round our way, do we? I quite like the look of that stuff. Is that teak up there? No, that looks like something else up there. That looks like that could be the one. I quite like that texture. Let's have a little look. It's White Elm. Ah, yes, White Elm. That's like a standard TFC thing. That's also like Haveo or something. Yeah, there does seem to be a few different types of wood just on this little island we found just here, right? Yeah, there's logs down there, which we'll go and get. We'll go and get them now. Might as well. We're going to need quite a few more, although that was quite a big tree. We got a fair few. But what I was thinking just then... That's a predator. Maybe we will attack with our pickaxe, because that's probably the best thing we've got. Getting some meat in our diet would be good. Are you running away from us? I'm scared. Okay, good, good. Get a little bit of leather, get a little bit of meat. Yeah, it's some kind of cat, that was. Just check there's no, like, distant relatives of that guy sitting around up here anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Let's continue chopping. That's a predator. I will run towards it. Yep. Yeah, should we check if White Elm does have a stripped variant? I don't think it will. I think the way Verph's doing things, I feel like it's either going to be all of them or none of them. Oh, but let's check. Yeah, they don't seem to have it. Got all these lovely bits of furniture and things that we can make. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to make some really nice... we're going to make this house look amazing, basically. That's what we're going to do. Oh, what am I doing? Feline meat. Yes, Red Cheeks, how you doing? How are you? Welcome to the ting. Let's chop down the big ones. I'll just take one of these for now. And if we want more, we can come back for it. Okay, that was quite a lot. Another axe. Oh, let's just have a drink. Very fine. Good to hear it, man. Good to hear. It is so unbelievably hot in this room right now. My computer is absolutely kicking out the heat. Kicking out the jams. Okay. The red plank scream barn. Yeah, blatantly. That would be cool. I thought I saw another cat. I was thinking immediately of roof. Like red planks on our roof. But maybe that won't go so smoothly with the green kind of the build. I'm not sure. We kind of want to find a bit more white elm. Don't really have enough to take back with us. Let's grab all of this bamboo as well here. Bamboo is kind of amazing because we can do everything with bamboo that we could do with wood. But you can chop it down like that with your bare hands, like, immediately. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff to have around. So we didn't actually have to go very far at all to find a load of new wood types, which is kind of sweet. 110 yesterday on your front porch. Wow. That's pretty hot. What is that in like Celsius? I don't really know Fahrenheit. I mean, I know of it obviously, but I don't have like an innate sense of what that really means. Is it like that 100 is like 35 or something? Is that right? Is it something like that? I feel like that should be enough white elm, but it almost certainly won't be when we get back and start building. We'll regret not having taken more, I bet. There we go. That's a really big one. Let's grab this guy. Just being careful not to get jumped by a predator here. 110 is 43. Wow. Yeah, that is hot. That is hot. You don't get that around here in London. Although, in my room it's probably that much. My computer is probably kicking out a heat similar to that. Let's go home with all this now. And see how we do. We left our boat over here, didn't we? And hopefully the white elm is what we've been looking for to complete the look. Oh. Interestingly, it looks like there's quite a few islands heading out in that direction. We might be able to follow that to another landmass. Anyway, I'm not going to get lost right now. Let's head home, which I believe is sort of over here. The other side of this island. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty then. So it's going to be a little bit long to chop down all these logs again. I'm not even convinced that's any faster than using an axe, is it? I mean, yeah, it's definitely not going to be this thing. This thing's way too busy. I think this is okay. I'm having second thoughts now. It still doesn't feel quite right. Oh my god, that was the biggest stretch. I think I just broke my back. Oh, I pulled a muscle in my back stretching. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. That really hurt. That was such a deep stretch. Look at that sunset. Ooh! Dark ivory, haven't found yet. I don't think so. Oh my gosh, that was somewhat painful. Okay, right, let's put all this stuff away. So we've got a lot of stuff to make thatch with here, which is good. We've got this meat which needs to go in there until we cook it up. So we can make some meat sandwiches and stuff, like bread and meat, once we've run out of clams, which is imminent, I suppose. Throw that in there, close that up. Resin goes in there. Bamboo can go in there. That stuff can go in there. Great. Yeah, yeah, this is fine. Let's just go with the white elm. And if we hate it, we can replace it later when we find a better wood. For now, we need to be able to do something, right? So let's do that. Yeah, I actually think this is even faster than that bismuth saw we were using. wonder if the white one is better. Yeah, and I think it's nice because it's got this direction to it as well, and I think it will work with the thatch, which I'm pretty sure does work with bamboo because we've done that before. Because the thatch is kind of like a grey that has a bit of green in it. I think, you know. I think the new lighting stuff is amazing. The kind of way the torches are more orange now. It's really nice. Really nice. And just like having all these new blocks to build with is so much fun. Like, the whitewood roof might be nice. That's a good shout. Yeah. So we used the planks for the floor here. I'm presuming the white elm planks are slightly brighter and greener. But yeah, maybe the white logs for a roof. That could actually be really nice. But I was also thinking of this stuff, you know, for our roof. Like, I mean, what? This is going to be a vibrant block, this, isn't it? Like a red planked roof on top. We could end up just with too many different colours going on now at this point. But anyway, all food for thought. Looks sun bleached, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like your thinking. Right. So we've got options here. We've got several options, but let's. Yeah, this is working. This is working. So let's make a load of the thatch, like we said. Like, so if we just use Japanese ivy to start off, I guess. Oh, we need it in our crafting bench. I mean, like that. Wicker, sorry, not thatch. And this stuff kind of acts like, yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna look sick with the, yeah. I guess the question is those. Yeah, I think that's fine. The fact that the stairs are slightly away from. Yeah, I think that's okay. But I wonder, do we actually want? I mean, it's not going to work there, right? Like, for the door, we're going to want something more solid, like an actual block of some description. I'm thinking these, but I'm thinking as stairs. Just to give it a bit more interest, you know? Like, wait, hold on. We need these. Yeah, cool. Doorway. It's fine, isn't it? Get the wicker in. That's going to be awkward. I don't really like the way that looks at all. What can we do? So it might be that just around this, around the stairs specifically, we. Oh, hang on. Do we just... The paralysis of choice. What do we do? I was just going to say we just make some stairs, right? I think that's the best idea. Like, how weird is it going to look at any point like that? yeah, I think we do that. Then the stairs kind of look cool. Like from this angle, it looks fine, and then the wicker won't attach, right? Beautiful, because there's no solid blocks in the stairs at any point. Just don't like this much filter. What? Filter. I can't read. So I think the wicker walls are okay, but they are gonna start to look a bit samey. But we can chuck windows into them at a later date. Here maybe it's not fitting either. Maybe it's better to have bamboo across this whole kind of bit. Could do it kind of in a similar fashion. We need a few more bamboo stairs if we're going to do that, but like, yeah, just kind of have it looking like that. So you come in here, it's just like, yeah, that's fine. Can I just jump up a block and a half standard? No, I had to press shift. Oh no, I didn't have to press shift. Yeah, you can just jump up it. The wicker is really nice, isn't it? With its kind of crisscrossed thing going on. Very cute. So yeah, we'll potentially add windows in at some point. So a lot of these large wicker walls, but yeah, sweet. And then yeah, with the white elm in the middle, it's nice. It's looking good. This is looking good. We do still have quite a lot of white elm, which is good because I'm probably about to start doing cross beams, I think. So let's say that's the height of the upstairs, which I think it will be. Then we're looking at kind of doing this, I think. Maybe actually not here, because maybe we want this to slope down a bit. Gorgeous. So yeah, we definitely want give me the same type of log, come on. Come on now. I know we've not run out just yet. The question is, should the stairs be the same? Should the stairs even be that type of wood? I think they probably should. And then I think we want more of these cypress logs. I wonder, hold on. Maybe this isn't the right thing to do, but let's try it and then we'll do it. We'll try it. Try it and then we'll decide, is what I meant to say. Try it and then we'll do it. Makes very little sense. Yep, so that is it there. Okay. Is it too samey? I think it's fine. I think it's actually fine. But was that... Oh, that was the last bit where we didn't make it all in slabs yet. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, looking good. What do you think? And then out here... I'm thinking actually we should maybe even do something different here. I think we did something similar in a previous build. I've got an idea. I think it's going to work. I think we're going to use bamboo fences. If we can. Wait, hold on. How do we do that before I just process all of that? We make the fence gates then. Lumber. So it's not just like fine. The rest of it was like that, yeah. So. I think we're actually going to want quite a lot of it, aren't we? But let's just take 16 for now. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So on this side it becomes very much like lighter and more open. It's kind of a silly place to be more open because we're just looking out onto a bit of a hill. But yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it. What do you reckon? Is it better just having one? Yeah, maybe just having one even. Yep, I'm into it. So we need more. A window there. I think it's good. I think that shouldn't go there anymore. Should possibly go there. What do you reckon? I think this is cool. And then I guess we do. Yeah, and then we come up here and we've got an upstairs to build, which will probably make look like that. I wonder. I wonder if we can get away with this. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. It was like that. That was. Yeah, I think that will actually work. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll put these stairs that we've got to good use. It's going to be kind of awkward to build. Put the roof straight on top of that, whatever the roof ends up being. Yeah, and then up here that's going to feel kind of normal. And then we just put a roof on here, I think, as well. So probably we do want... Yes, okay, it looks like we're going to have enough white elm straight out of the box. So that's good. We probably need a bit more... Ooh, that's fruit on there, isn't it? So we've got a fruit tree right outside our front door. That's beautiful. I'm decaying about 4 days. That's fine. We haven't eaten any fruit yet, so it's very good for us. When do these decay? In about 3 days. Nice balanced diet then. Some of those crops look like they've died, to be honest, but I'm not sure. I mean, that doesn't look ideal either. I think it might be too hot here for these crops that we've tried to plant, and I think they're all just dying. But oh well, maybe we can... Maybe there's other times of year where we'll actually be able to farm them properly. Put a couple of windows in like that, maybe. Yeah, sweet. And then up here we are going to need more. We're just going to need more bamboo in general. None of what we've planted has started growing yet. That has gone out. The torch has now gone out. But the jack-o'-lanterns are still lit. So they do still stay lit forever, the jack-o'-lanterns. That's good to know. There's so much of this fruit on the trees, which is very cool. I wonder if we can start like making alcohol with it and things like that, probably. $33 pieces is probably a good amount. Okay. So we just need to go and find a bit more stuff. And then, do we want to look at slabs, I think? See if we can just get away with something really basic. Just see how this looks and feels. It's kind of hard because it's just started getting dark, so we can't really see the vibe. Right, and to be honest, already I think I've got a bit of a feeling that this should, if we are going to use slabs, let's give it some more shape. Come in like that. Yeah, maybe let it, do we want it to stick out as like a big sharp edge like that, or do we want it more rounded, like with this bit missing? Probably want it more rounded with the corners missing, eh? Although we've put it in there, it's kind of weird to not have it elsewhere. Any chance at a music stream later? Yeah, it's Thursday, isn't it? We should do that. We should do it. Why not? It's very red, you're right. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Let's see. On the inside, I also kind of like it. So we won't just keep slanting in more and more. Like this is the top height for the roof, but yeah, we'll do it like that. Right, so we just need to make a load of these slabs now. Six is not going to be enough. We're going to have to go back out to get more of this stuff tomorrow morning, I think. It's also 20 past here. In IRL, it's 20 past, which means nap time will be over soon, and I'll be back to parenting again for a bit. So yeah, let's see if we can get all this finished in time. Probably won't, but we can try. So we nearly got the first bit of roof done. And yeah, I think it's good. I think this is all fine. I mean, that particular little edge there looks a little strange, but no one's going to really be standing up there looking at it, so it's fine, I think. Yeah, from the inside it feels right. It feels nice. Yeah, feels good. It feels good. Let's, even though it's nighttime isn't necessarily any more dangerous than daytime in Poetica, because the predators are out regardless. Let's go get more of that wood now. Oh wait, hold on, there's a whole stack of it here. Beautiful. Okay, we don't need to go out and get more of it then, do we? Not at all. Okay, that's amazing. Good news. $60 may still not be quite enough to finish the roof upstairs, but let's see. There's the downstairs roof done, and yeah, I love it. I love it. Let's come up here then and start the same process. I think 3 tall, like a slightly shorter. Well, it's actually going to be the same height as this, isn't it? 3 blocks and then the roof, yeah, and then yeah, nice. Okay, great. Alright, standard. Yeah, we're gonna need to go get more of this wood, I think, to finish this whole roof. But then the build will be completely finished. I think I'm gonna leave the top open plan. This is very similar to one of the houses we built in the jungle in Poetica previously, actually. But then, like I say, in that run we just died. Like, we finished the build and we went out mining and died. And it was very disappointing because the build was so nice. So I think this is probably even better than that original one. Ah. Very strange. Ah, yes, and we need more bamboo to finish the... Yeah, okay, fine. But we've only got 9 pieces. Yeah, we're going to need more. We're going to need more bamboo, and we're going to need more of this stuff. So let's not waste a second. Let's just go out and get it. Looks like clay tile. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I think this build is looking... Yeah, and maybe we'll do something with fences like that up there as well to kind of, yeah... even it all out a bit. But yeah, this is looking banging. Let's go get more. We'll be back soon. If you're new to the channel, or you're just joining us, then welcome. Big up yourself. Massively, massively large up yourself. I think we can just park on this so we don't need to actually drive all the way around. It's these logs here, isn't it? This is perfect. Let's make a load of axes here in one go. 4 should be enough for a decent amount of wood chopping here. Sorry that it's so dark, us being out and about at night time. Always wanted to live inside a watermelon. It is a bit like, yeah, it's like Christmassy watermelon-y colour scheme. It's true, red and green. But yeah, it does, I really like it. I think it's working. I'm looking forward to like arriving back to the base in a moment, in daylight, and to see it. Okay. It's hard to see if we're getting all the logs because it's so dark. I think we are. Now, obviously, I could be being responsible and using a scythe, getting some saplings here, but I don't think we don't need to worry about that, all that just yet, about any sustainability just yet. Oh, are we just too full? We are. Okay, so we should throw away some of these useless finds. I guess it's these axes as well. We can throw one of those away. Try and keep the ones where we've got quite a few of them here. I suppose let's throw away that fence gate we're not going to need. We're finished with all our wicker as well, so throw that away. It's only 2 pieces. That looks better to me. This is drinking water here. So why don't we fill up? Right, okay. Makes it less nice for streaming because the white balance changes. Yeah, it's true. And also the heat mechanics. I do think they need toning down personally. You know, I think it's just so cool. I think it's just a little bit much, like a little bit harsh, the kind of temperature mechanic. I'd probably prefer it to still be there, but to just be toned down. The impact of it just needs to be a little bit slower or a little bit less or something, you know? I mean, 2 stacks is probably enough. It's actually now what we need to find is a load more bamboo. I want to be so careful about predators here exploring new terrain. I'm not seeing any bamboo around here. God, that does just look beautiful though, doesn't it? It was phenomenal. Phenomenally gorgeous. I have only one expectation. That's when you turn on DankNStein. It's going to be chill and fun. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I haven't been disappointed yet. Too kind, too kind. Alright, let's take the boat somewhere then, because yeah, I don't really want to do too much exploring on foot and end up dying. Until we've maybe got some leather armor going, things like that, which does actually mean we'd need to hunt some more animals. You get a lot of image noise when you play Poetica, yeah. That's a shame. I guess it is very busy. It's full of lots of different textures. Look at it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm into it. The red is very red. The red is very red. You can't deny that it's very red. Whoop. But yeah, let's sort our inventory a little. Aha. Yeah, so yeah, we need some jack-o'-lanterns and stuff we could sort out at some point. Let's put these away. Put these away. Is there any more bamboo in there? There isn't. Yeah. Okay. So that is it. Put the resin back. All right. Let's just make a load more of these slabs. And bang it out. I bet what Dank's thinking I could use a big fan right next to me. Yeah, I could. I actually have one, like, right there, and it's blasting me, but it's because during the day, when I stream during the day, I have to have the windows drawn. Because I can't have the window open. Well, the window's open, but the curtains are drawn, so it's not sucking out as much. It's not creating as much of a breeze as I'd like. And because the kid's napping, I've got my door shut, whereas I'd like to probably have that open as well. So, yeah. Anyway. Everything leads to there being a fan and me still absolutely sweating it out. But that's fine. Whoa! Don't get overexcited there. Probably easier to do it from up here. It's such a nice texture. Like, look at the color. That color is amazing. Did I just place a block underneath? That's a cool feature. So it must be that. Ah, that little marker on the. That's very cool. You see, like a little square appears around the X, whatever it is. Sick. Okay, yeah, so we just need a bit more bamboo then, and then we're done. We did run over here looking for bamboo, we didn't find any. Maybe back in the boat quickly and just like dart along the shore a bit and just see what we find. Like darting along the shore in the other direction could be good. Yeah, if we put a jack-o'-lantern under the chest, that's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Look, there we go. There's bamboo over there. And this is like a nice little tune as well. This sounds like it could be Vintage Story, because I don't think I've heard it before. Not what I had in mind. Uh-oh, predators. How much bamboo did I get? Almost certainly enough. Almost certainly more than enough. Brown wicker contrasts nice with the red. The green, not so sure. Yeah, fair enough. I think it's cool because it feels like it's built out of the local materials as well. I think that's where the green is, like, that's how you can justify the green a little bit. So we wanted to make... Let's take half of them. I wanted to make a lot of stairs, didn't I? Basically. I expect that's enough. Probably isn't. I'm probably going to have to make more, but whatever, it's fine. Is my hunger glitched? I haven't eaten or gotten hungry in ages. Have I? It seems like my hunger is locked. Like I'm locked into being fed. Somehow. Don't you think? Hasn't it been ages and ages since I got hungry? I think it has. Anyone else notice that? Do drop a like on the stream if you haven't already as well. That would be much appreciated. Okay, that's done. Let's do a few more of these. Alrighty then, so we just grab those now. It's probably 14 is enough to do what I'm thinking of doing, which is basically just this. So it's not going to be enough because we're going to want 24, I think, to complete the whole thing. Yep, we're doing 6 on each side. I don't think that's quite enough either. I think that will be enough though. Finito. You could almost do that as well. Nah. Then I think we'd have to make them stick out more. I think it's fine. I think this is done. So yeah, we need to do lighting and a few other different bits and bobs, but it is indeed time for me to go get the kid up from his nap now and call it a day for this stream. And it's kind of a beautiful sort of ending point, really. Hopefully logging in and out will unglitch our hunger, because I'm pretty sure that's glitched right now. We just seem to be just permanently full. Which is a shame, because it will what that will do is it will actually lock our max health. Or indeed our max health. Oh look, these do eventually need relighting. Huh. So they have made them. Okay, interesting. Zomboid when? Yeah, I think tonight we'll do maybe music and then Zomboid. Why don't we do that? We can do both, because like I need to do a music stream. It's been so long, so we'll do a music stream tonight for a couple hours, as we often do, and then we'll move on to Zomboid for the late night session this evening. But yeah, this is sick. This house is looking banging. So thanks for watching, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a little like, whatever. Send a link to a friend, and I'll see you all very soon. Yeah? Peace out, people. Peace.